Hello, everyone. I don't know why I'm in such a smiley mood today, but hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, or whenever you watch these. Hello. We are back. I was supposed to do one of these like a week ago. Got a little lazy, but it's okay because I don't get any views anyway. No, I'm just playing. I get some views. I be getting some views. I stop, bro. I'm in pause. I'm in pause mode. You can't do that. You can't do that. Don't worry, guys. Anyways, hello, welcome back. Glad to see you. Glad to have you. We are back with another gaming therapy. Um, I don't know where all this energy is coming from. I like was really just like slouchy. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Like as soon as I hit record, I just couldn't stop smiling. But it doesn't matter. We're back. We're here. We're happy, and that's good. Um, Today our topic is gonna be about our 20s. Now, for all my people out there in their 20s, I hope you can relate because it has been pretty chaotic. Um, Mostly for myself, but we'll get into that. Um, just had something I was supposed to make this one for the other video, but then I couldn't, so I stopped and made the other video. And then I was supposed to do this one last week, but I got lazy. I was actually out all week, and by the time I got home, um, it was kind of like just not a good. It wasn't good timing for me to wake up early and make a video because I wake up at 4 o'clock and I start these around 6, sometimes 5, depending on how early I wake up. So yeah, it wasn't good timing. I think I woke up at 6 and then I would have had to rush it, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it this weekend. So that was last weekend. That's why I didn't drop a video last weekend, and then we're sitting here. I actually have a schedule now. I'm gonna drop these every day, every Saturday. I need to put you outside. I'm gonna drop these every Saturday. Damn, he really don't want to be here. I'm gonna drop these every Saturday at I think I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna do 6 p.m. because I kind of want these to be like a morning video. I want people to wake up in the morning and throw this on and just like start their day. You know, that's kind of how I want this to go. So and my dog is still out on the porch. So Saturday at 6 p.m. every Saturday. I'm gonna really hold myself accountable to this every Saturday at 6 p.m. And then I sort of kind of have a streaming schedule now. Um, I kind of do that so often that it's kind of harder to like tell myself, okay, stream at this time because I literally just do it whenever I feel like doing it, and that's how I've been doing it. So we'll see about that. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. I'm doing it on Saturday at 6 p.m. so you can wake up at the beginning of the week and you can start your day off with my voice. I really think that'll be like amazing, and your day will be amazing. Why are you still down here? So, actually, so before we even get started, let's look off the mountain. I don't know why I should have started up here. I was like so fixated on just starting that I forgot where I normally started at. Um, yeah, we got some good views going on here. I had to turn down the distance, but you can still see pretty a lot. Anyways, yes. So welcome back. I'm happy to be back. I think it's been about 3 weeks now since I made one. It doesn't really care. It doesn't really matter. uh, I don't think I really have to be too consistent right now. It's kind of just a hobby right now, anyways. Um, so today is gonna be on personally my 20s. Like I don't want to my 20s so far. Let me say that my 20s so far because I am only 22. I turned 23 this year. Whoop whoop. The big 2-3. Oh my god. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I turned 23 this year. Wow. But so far, how my 20, 21, and 22 years have been, because I feel like it's been enough to me for me to like put my experience out there. So calls for a video. Any excuse I can make to make a video, I'll use it. So yeah, today is on my personal experience of my 20s, which I feel like a lot of people might experience the same things. I had a friend who said her 20s damn near was like felt the same way in a like a general sense of mine. So I hope a lot of you can relate. But before we get into it, I actually did do some things offline here. Last weekend when I said I was supposed to make the video, I actually started it and I just didn't finish it. I wasn't feeling it, so I just stopped. Uh yeah, and but I was already on, so I just decided to do some things. I think you probably already saw it anyway. It's all done here. This is where we're focusing on for now. But we basically got everything, like not everything, but we got a lot of it kind of like you can get a general sense of how it's going to be now. We're going to have this walkway, it's going to go all the way around. Then this one stops right here, obviously, and then you go down. And then you're going to have this row with doors and stuff right here. I might put one under this. I might put a whole room under this since it's going to be like that. I might put like a door right here and you can go under. And yeah, so we did that. Sorry, I just hit my cat. Not hard. And then come down here. Shala. Shala la la la. Terrific. We got this room. I want to put a painting. I don't know how to make paintings in survival, so gotta figure that out. Still gotta figure out the grass situation up there. Keep forgetting about that. Got this, might put another painting right there. Come down. And then you got this. Walkway into a basement right here. Don't know what's gonna be down there. And then you can get into the house over here. Ooh, iron. But yeah, so I think I still have to like smooth everything out. And just kind of go with the flow. I don't have in mind what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I'm kind of just doing it until I get to a certain point, and then I see the vision, and I'm like, okay, we can go here with it. That's kind of what I do. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna end right here. These are gonna be stairs going up into a room. It might be my chest room because I think it's gonna look really like fancy, like if that makes sense. Like I want stairs, and there's gonna be candles all on the side, and then I might add some color, and then it's gonna be a double door, and it's probably just gonna be like my chest room where every single thing is at. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. And then we have to get the roof. I want to cover the roof with. I'm thinking stone. I'm liking the stone cobblestone mix, by the way. As you can see, I did like kind of like the edges cobblestone, and then the walls are still stone. I'm really liking that. It's not too much cobblestone, and it's not. I don't know. It still gives a cave look, but it gives a reformed cave look. So I'm fucking with it. I'm gonna keep it this way. Um, yeah. But over here, I'm gonna add maybe I want to add some red, or maybe if I go and get what's the thing called? Something dust, and I make glow thingies. I can do like on the sides. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Okay, let's get into it. 10 minutes on the intro. Amazing. Okay, my 20s. Um, first, I do have my list here of things to kind of stay on topic as I try to do. So I gotta get the blood flowing of what I'm doing first. Oh yeah, we're finishing the top. Um, yeah, so I do have my list here for to help me stay on topic and not derail like I always do. Even though I still have a list, I still do it, but it's okay. Let me make these really quick. On one more. Nah, we'll wait. Sorry, I hit her again. First on the list we have time of decisions, I think we all know. Is it dark? I think we all know pretty well that like when you're in your 20s, everybody's expecting these big decisions out of you. You got college, you got jobs, you got careers starting because like in your 20s, you're at college age. So I think a lot of people are expecting careers out of people at 20. And I don't know if I fully agree with that. I don't. This is might be an un. Why did I just make that? Oh no, I do need it. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think you should start your career in 20 at 20, or at least in your early 20s. Let me say that. I don't think you should start your career in your early 20s. I don't even think you should have a full decision in your early 20s about what you want your career to be. That might be a personal like a really like personal opinion, but if you really think about it, who in their 20s really know what they want? Like if you start your career in your 20s, you're gonna like I want to say like 60-70% of the time you're gonna change it. Um, it's just I feel like you're too young to know what you want still. Like I understand people want you to like hurry up and get to the point, but there's no way at 20 to know what you want unless throughout your like childhood you've been experiencing a lot, which a lot of people in my generation have been going through a lot in their childhood. So possibly, but still, I don't think people in my generation know what they want. I highly doubt they actually know what they want. Everybody seems to be confused, and everybody seems to be focused on politics right now. I think that's kind of where everybody's brain is right now because of the shit that's going on. But and I can't blame you. I can't blame people. The politics situation right now is really fucked. I'm kind of scared. Like at first, I wasn't a big politic person. I didn't really like care about it. Um, but I would say since the beginning of this year, I've been slightly looking. Also, I've been like sort of kind of dibble dabbling in crypto. So crypto, right? Yeah. Why did that sound weird? I've been sort of kind of dibble dabbling. Oh, why are you still here, tall black man? I've been sort of kind of like in crypto, so I've been paying attention to the news a little bit more this year because of that. Following Doge and XRP. Um, so I'm a little bit, just slightly a little bit educated in this fucked up economy that we have going on here. Um, no, I wouldn't even say fucked up. I'm not gonna say fucked up. I'm just gonna say chaotic. I don't want to say our economy is fucked up. I just want to say it's very chaotic right now. Um, he loves it in here, man. He loves it. I don't know what I'm gonna do over here. It's yeah, it's a lot going on. So yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people right now are really focused on their life. Let me say it like that, because of all the shit that's going on politically. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. Your 20s are just it's seen as your time of decision making. So it feels like a lot of like pressure is on you in a way where you have to be a certain type of way. You have to know certain things. Like my mom asked me a while ago, who am I? And I don't really think you can know who you are. Okay, like I'm not really sure how to put this, but damn, my hands are ashy. But I generally feel like, how do you know who you are? That's a question I would love an answer on. How do you know who you are if you're constantly changing? Because she asked me that like when I was like 17 or 18. She asked me, she was like, she's gonna come back and ask me that again later in the future. And I still like I try to like fill it with like things like I'm this, that, and that. But then I'm like, then like a month later, I'm like, nope, I'm this, and I'm just, and I don't know how you can like fully set your mind on being something to describe your. I don't know how you can fully set your mind on a description for yourself when you're changing consistently. So I don't really know if I fully like can like answer that question. Like if somebody asks you this question, the person listening, if somebody asks you this question, how would you answer that? Who are you? I really want to know that. Um, but yeah, so it's a lot of decision making. I think the hardest decision for me so far has been should I stay or should I go? Sorry. I don't know why that song just hit my head. Well, I know why, but um what has been my hardest decision to make so far? I think school has you can kind of see how ashy my hands are. I think school has been kind of a difficult okay, I do need that stuff. School has kind of been a difficult decision. No, it's been a decision, but I don't think it's been difficult. I kind of got an idea of what I wanted out of myself, I guess. What I wanted my 30-year-old self to look like and be and know. I kind of got that idea down. Um, but then again, okay, I don't know how many people know this, but now that I have my diploma, it doesn't matter anymore. I stopped going to school in 10th grade. So from 10th, which is like, what is that age? I don't know how old I was at 10th. It was around 16. It was around that age of 16. Yeah, it was around 16, 15, 16. So from that age all the way up till now, basically, that's I just got my diploma. Um, it's still funny to say, but like I'm super proud of myself for saying, okay, you want it, and then you have to make yourself try. Because my big problem was I didn't really give a shit about school, and I didn't feel like I needed it, and I didn't feel like I wanted it. I definitely didn't need it, and even now, and I still don't need it, and I stand on that. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about that diploma. When I got it, I was like, okay, cool, we're past that finally. But but I wanted it. That was the difference. Um, Throughout my years of not being in school and just experiencing shit, I came to the conclusion that fuck, I want to go back to school. I want to learn something. Psychology specifically. I want to learn psychology. Um, she's making biscuits. She's so cute. You cute. You take over. Yeah, I wanted to go psychology. I wanted psychology. So basically, had to go back, had to make myself learn, had to make myself try, and I got through it. It wasn't hard. It never was hard. It was just a matter of me giving a fuck or not. And honestly, that's life in a whole. Um, yeah. So decided to give a fuck for a few months. I got my GED, by the way. I was not going back to high school. What? Back to high school at the age of 22, at the ripe age of 22? No, sir. Never that. I did indeed go get my GED. Um, and yeah, so I like kind of fully committed to making that decision of going to school, back to school. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not 100% set on psychology, but if I do go into psychology, I am going for my doctorate. Go 100%. I'm going all in. Um, I know a lot of people are using like Chat GPT now, but I genuinely don't want to use it. Like, I understand you can take the easy way, but then like if you take a step back and really look at it, what are you there for? Are you there to learn? Or are you there to get through it? And if you're there to get through it, I guess this can be some points. I think some things you can just be there to get through it, and then when you're out of it, you can kind of use what you did get to get what you want. But I think my whole point of going back to school was to learn. So like, why would I use Chat GPT? Even though sometimes it still like can teach you something, so like it still is useful. I'm not saying don't use it, but um, yeah, it's just not something I will run to learn something. I do need to stop smoking so my memory can get better, or just like have my moments with it, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, I get all off task. Um, yeah. So time of decisions. It's definitely a time of decisions. Um, I've made quite a few big decisions, and I still have quite a few big decisions weighing on me right now. Um, I am trying my hardest not to stress myself over these things because, man, have I been fucking stressed these last few days, months. My bad. Um, fucking, oh man, life has been a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. Life has been a lot mentally, and this is the main reason why I wanted to do this. Because I'm like, I doubt this is just my 20s. I feel like these are common 20 problems because you're like just hitting life, if that makes sense. Like, I was homeschooled from ninth grade, kind of the main reason why I didn't fucking do any work. But I was homeschooled from ninth grade, and man, will I say, even being out in the world and just doing shit consistently because I have the time and I'm at home consistently anyway. So if I'm gonna be at home, I might as well get outside. And if I get outside, it's not like I'm outside for school. I'm outside to just do shit. So I kind of learned a lot. But even then, I still don't feel like I knew what I wanted until very, very much later. Why did I make that? Fuck. I did not mean to make that. Okay. Well, we have them now. Excuse me. Anyways, next topic. First one, time of decisions. I think we all can agree on that. You're in your 20s, you're making a lot of decisions. Next, we have moments of change. Um, it's kind of still the same thing. It's kind of still a general idea of you're making these decisions that are gonna like change your life drastically. Um, I think a decision that I made was going back to school. I know a lot of people in their 20s aren't making these decisions because a lot of people in their 20s are done with school or in college already. But honestly, I said this the other day when I was talking to my mom. Like, I regret nothing. I regret nothing. I'm so happy that I can be 100% certain that I want something right now. Um, I think a lot of people just like she even said herself, it is true. A lot of people do come out of college and just, I mean, come out of high school and just go like right back into school and not out of just like kind of like pressure in a way. Like you feel like you need to do this next to have certain things. I guess I can't really explain it right now, but you kind of feel obligated to go to college right after high school. It kind of does feel normal, but I'm super super happy I waited. Not on purpose. I didn't wait on purpose. I waited because I was lazy and I nah, not lazy. I wouldn't say lazy. I waited because I couldn't focus. That's a better explanation. I waited because I couldn't focus for shit, and I just decided to not finish high school and do my own thing. Um, and I do not regret any second of it. I actually started streaming because of school. I needed some like out to not have to like really focus on school. So I just gamed every day and then I started streaming and then I just became consistent with it. So if this takes me somewhere, I owe it all to dropping out of high school. um, but then again, I started before I even dropped out. I started while I was still in school, but I was just like kind of not really going into school. Like I would go in for like 30 minutes, get distracted, start playing the game, and then I'm off. So it wasn't really like I was still in school when I started streaming, but it wasn't until I completely decided I'm done with this. Like I'm not even in here daily. I might as well just drop out of here and just start focusing on something else because I had no like I had no I had no vision of what I wanted out of life. I kind of was just going with the flow. I like I like gaming, so I decided, hey, let's stream, let's be consistent with this, and let's hope it goes somewhere. I think that's the only thing. Oh, with other things, it was just like exploring. I think I did. I was I like sold solar panels for a while. I fucking did insurance for a while. I've had a lot of fucking 9 to 5s. That was like kind of my focus from like 18 to now. It was just working, making money. spending it on stupid shit, gaming. I was like, and honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud, I regret none of it. I've loved the last 4 or 5 years of my life not being in school, and just doing shit. Um, I wouldn't be making this YouTube video. I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch. I wouldn't have a lot of the goals that I think are really going to make me happy in my life. I wouldn't have none of it if I didn't stop going to school and just did random shit. Um, and I wouldn't even be as dedicated to getting some kind of college degree if it wasn't for me not being in school and realizing, okay, I actually do want to learn something. I'm not sure if I want to make a career out of it, and my mom was kind of mad about that, but it is what it is, bro. Like, if you're gonna go to college to learn, shouldn't your main reason be to learn? Like, I understand you want to make a career out of stuff, um, but like with the knowledge of psychology, I really don't think I'll. Of course, I'm not sure. I'm only in my 20s. I got hella time. Hopefully I got hella time. Um, so I'm not rushing myself. Shit, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm not rushing myself, but I do generally feel like I don't want to make a career out of whatever I learn in college. I kind of want to make a career out of this. I kind of want to make a career out of streaming. What else? What else would I like to make a career out of? See, and then I feel like if I like go and get the psychology, no, oh, I can't even do it. If I go and get the knowledge for psychology, there's not much I can do with that that I will actually like. I can be a teacher. I can teach psychology. Um, I don't know. I'll have to come back to that in my 30s and see if I really like teaching because I don't know if I want to deal with kids. Um, there's teaching, there's therapy, which is what I was looking at first, being a therapist. There's there's probably a lot of shit. There's counseling, there's a lot of shit. But the only two things that I really could possibly imagine myself doing is teaching or therapy. And I don't think I want to teach. And with therapy, I'm in therapy now and I'm like, could I really do this? Could you really sit there and listen to all these people's like secrets and shit? Like, I don't know if I want that. Like I can do it. I can listen. I know how to listen. I know how to give good advice. I know how to help people with problems. Like, it's not hard. It's more so about if I wanna endure these things. It's kind of like a Spider-Man moment where it's like, with great power comes great responsibility. Holding in all of those people's secrets is a lot of responsibility, and I don't know if I want to handle that. So I'm even kind of second guessing the main reason why I wanted to do psychology, which was for therapy, and then the other one was for the knowledge because I feel like psychology is like something a lot of people should know. Like, it's powerful to know. How about that? Um, so yeah, I'm not even 100% sure what I want to do with it. Like I was saying, my mom was mad. Like I could tell she got a little bit like irritated with me saying, um, I don't know if I even want to make a career out of it. Cause like I don't know. Like if you go to college, do you like? I feel like the main point of getting knowledge is to learn, or the main point of going to college is to learn. And like I did not mean to do that. Like, why do I have to make a career out of it? We have so many things that you can make a career out of nowadays. You got this. I've been consistent with Twitch for like 2 years now. Um, Consistent with this for like a year now. Like that's not even half of the time it takes to get half noticed. So like I feel like I'm already deeply into something that I want to make a career out of. Why not just have this learning aspect of my life where I just learn? You know, I want the knowledge, so I'm just gonna learn. But we'll see. We'll come back to that. I'm not really 100% sure. I might stick out with psychology. I might do my own thing. I don't know. I might I might do 2 years of psychology and be like, hey, that's enough knowledge right there. Let me move on to something else. Who knows? But whatever I do want to get my PhD in something. Um, I don't know what yet, or my PhD doctorate. I don't know. I'm just gonna say doctorate. I do want to get my doctorate in something. I feel like it should be psychology, but I don't know. We'll see. I just started looking into schools and shit. One guy told me do the thing where you can like get a class in different things and you can decide which one you want. I got all that. I'm gonna do it all, and I'll come back, update you guys in my life. But for now, I'm not 100% sure. I just want to go learn psychology. At first, it was mechanical engineering, but then I was like, nah, I don't know. I guess I gotta look into it more. Like I can't even say no to something because I don't really have a valid reason of why I don't want to do it. But we'll get back to all that shit. I just started ranting. Anyways, next one, chaos. It seems like chaos. That's what I put. Not just chaos. Chaos is what it seems. Your my 20s. I keep saying your my 20s have seemed like a lot of chaos. Um I moved out. No, I moved out my 21st birthday. My 20th birthday still was not as good. I think from 20 to 21, it was like, what was my 20 and 21? Where was I at 20? I know where I was at 21. Oh, we moved here at 20, right? Yeah. I turned 20 when we moved here because I remember my birthday was on the date that I was supposed to start the new job. And I applied for that job and got it before I even got to Colorado. I'm just like that. I think I've only been turned down from one job. And actually, I don't even want to say it yet. I have another podcast idea just going through all the jobs I had. Um, but yeah, that one job is actually crazy because it's probably the worst out of every single job I've ever applied for in my life. But but I'm not even mad about it. It is what it is. Anyways, we got here in my 20s. It wasn't too chaotic. My 20s weren't my like exactly 20 wasn't too chaotic. Um I kind of still felt 19 now that I look at it. I kind of still felt 19 when I was 20. It wasn't until 21 it was where it all started. Even though I'm only 22 now. I know it sounds crazy that I'm sitting here saying all this about what 2 3 years of my life, but a lot of shit has happened, bro. I need you to understand, like, and not just physically, but mentally. A lot of shit has happened mentally, guys. Like, I'm not just sitting here exaggerating, like, oh, I've had a hard life. Like, I've had a difficult life, not a hard one, but it still has been a lot mentally. I think we all understand how bad your mental can get to you worse than physical. I'm still thankful for it all, obviously, but it's just been a big toll on my mental ever since the age of 21. Ever since I moved out, um, it was just ugh, a lot, but I regret none. I yeah, I moved out at 21. And I was living by myself for about a little over half a year. um, I made a little mistake, but it's okay. It was a little well, okay. The debt is not little, but the debt isn't crazy. My all like my full total debt is not crazy. Um, I've made a mistake with a credit card, and then the place that I moved out of. Um, we made a few mistakes there, but I wouldn't really say I'm in crazy debt. My debt is not bad. I can fix my debt with like one paycheck of a really good job, so it's not really that serious. Um, yeah, I think that was when the mental toll started because I was living by myself. Um, so it was just me all day, every day. I also it was yeah, it was like a solid year of us being in Colorado, so I didn't know anybody. Um, so it was just me. I had to meet people. I met a few people. I've actually met these two people there. That was really cool. Um, I still go back and see them every once in a while. I'm still in Colorado. It's not like I fucking left, but I still go back and see them every once in a while. But still, even on top of that, I still don't. Even to this day, well, no, I do. It wasn't until recently. where I didn't really have like friends. So it was just me for I think it was like 8 months. It was just me. Like I woke up. If I didn't work, I'm in the house all day. I don't like to party. I don't like clubs. So it was no reason for me to go out and meet people at a bar or something. I didn't really want to do that. Um, it was kind of weird to take a walk. It was winter time, so it was cold. When I got there, it was summer, but it was like end of summer, and we were going into winter. Yeah, because I moved in on my birthday, which is October. So we were going into winter. Yeah, so it was like cold damn near all the time. So like it was no reason for me to just go outside and take a walk. Um, didn't have no car or like motorcycle, so couldn't really go anywhere. Yeah, a lot. So it was just me for 8 months, really thinking, waking up in the morning, cooking my own food, thinking consistently. And I think kind of that was kind of like the point of no return. Like I started thinking about things that I wouldn't have thought about if I didn't have so much time alone. And I started making decisions that I wouldn't have made if I didn't have so much time alone to think about them. And I started to commit to things that I kind of had to commit to because I was living by myself and I had to make certain decisions to not fuck up my life. So, um, a lot of discipline came in there. A lot of, yeah, really just it all comes down to discipline, really. Started making decisions, committing to it. That was when I made the decision to go back to school, honestly, because I was like, um, that's when it started with mechanical engineering. I think I wanted to, I wanted to have a reason, if that makes sense. Like I wanted to have a reason to be doing something. Like I felt like waking up every day and just doing streaming and just YouTube. Was I doing YouTube then? I was waking up every day doing streaming and well, no, I wasn't. I actually didn't start until later. Waking up every day streaming and doing YouTube. It didn't feel accomplishing. If that makes sense. It kind of felt like I was like not doing enough. I don't know. I kind of have that problem with myself of like beating myself up for not doing enough, but it generally felt like I wasn't doing enough. So I kind of wanted to. I think I just wanted to have another reason to wake up. I just wanted another reason to wake up in the morning. So I decided, hey, let's learn. Like, what's 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 the downside in learning generally? What's the downside in learning? So I think that's when I made the decision that I wanted to learn something and just have like something else in my life going on. I guess is that all of them? Damn, damn, God damn it, Bobby. Oops, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that was when I decided to do all that. What was the topic that I was even on? I kind of forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to where I remember. Yeah, a lot of time in my hand, a lot of time to think, a lot of alone time, and yeah, I made a lot of decisions, and it was ever since then it's been kind of chaotic. It was I moved out, moved back in with my mom because I felt like it would be better with me trying to start school. Um, yeah, and then also I kind of fucked myself financially by moving too fast as usual. Um, I basically got this other job. The fucking the insurance thing. I got that job, and I had like 4 months of rent saved up already. So I was like, fuck it, let's leave. I don't really want to work here no more. And I think 4 months is enough time to start making money off of it. It wasn't. It was not. I don't know if it was because of me. I don't know if I just wasn't good enough. I don't know, but I didn't really like it anyway. So it is what it is. Um, I didn't have enough motivation to really want to try and put my all into it. So kind of fucked myself there. I actually went back. because it was like a small business. I think that's what's called. It was like a small business, so I was already cool with the guy who fucking ran the restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, can I come back?" He said, "Yeah, of course." Um, so I came back, but it was kind of too late. Yeah. So I fucked myself a little, but we can't get better until you make mistakes. So I definitely see myself not fucking up again next time I move out, which I want to do pretty soon here, maybe around summer. But we'll see. Not sure about that. Anyways, where was I going? Oh yeah, I moved back in with my mom a few months before my birthday. We moved here on my birthday, which is crazy because a lot of shit keeps happening on my birthday. We moved here on my birthday. Yeah, I moved into my own place on my birthday, and then we moved here on my birthday. And let's see what happens next on my birthday. Don't jinx it. Please let something good happen. Yeah, so I moved back in with my mom, and it was kind of chaotic because they weren't really expecting me to come back. Um, so it was kind of like a lot going on. It was trying to like rearrange shit, and it was just a lot. And that was kind of when my dating life kind of started too, which is really weird. I don't know why I started dating then. Um, which is another segment of this 20 things. Your dating life. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. No, I'm sorry, I don't hate it. I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything. And I really mean that because I think the only way you really want to regret something is when you're not in a place that you want to be. And I think right now is a cool place for me to be in for my 22s. Um yeah, we'll see where I'm at 23, but I think for 22 I'm in a good place. I'm kind of smooth selling right now, sort of. I would say I'm smooth selling. I think the only thing that beats me up sometimes is the like my mental. I think about some shit and I'm just like, and I really indulge into it sometimes. Like it's real when it's not, but I'll get through it. But I think I'm in like a kind of like a smooth sell right now, so I'm chilling. But where was I before I started saying that? Dating life. My dating life started when I moved back in. Why am I standing here? My dating life started when I moved back in. I think I was getting something. My dating life started when I moved back in with when I moved back in with my mom is when my dating life kind of started, but I don't think I did that on purpose. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why. I think I always oh okay. I always had Tinder when I was living by myself. I think I met like 3 people maybe in person. I met like 3 people through Tinder. Um one of them I stayed the night at her dorm. The other one came to my place. Was there another one? There might have been only two. No. It was her. Was I living by myself? I think so. Did I even stay the night? I didn't stay the night. The vibes were so off. um, yeah, I didn't stay the night at her place either. But I went over to her place, and then it was like we watched like a movie or a TV show. I don't even remember what we watched. I don't remember anything from that night, which is really weird. I hardly even remembered her. That didn't sound good. Um, but yeah, it happens. It happens. We meet a lot of people in our life. It's hard to like keep up with all of them. Um, but shit, where was I? Yeah, so that was I kind of like I don't really think I was dating or looking to date when I was living by myself. I think I was just fucking around. We all have our fucking around moments. I don't think I hurt anybody. Out of those 3, no. Yeah, for sure not. No. Yeah, those 3 people didn't give a fuck. It was kind of mutual. But I think one of them I kind of fucked with, but it wouldn't have worked cuz yeah, I can see now when I actually like somebody and when I'm just sexually attracted to them. It wouldn't have worked with her, and the other 2 didn't give a shit. So she also didn't give a shit either. So I didn't hurt anybody in the making of this experiment. But yeah, my dating life kind of really started when I started saying, okay, I kind of want to like look for somebody when I moved back in with my mom. Um I talked to a few girls. Yeah, I hardly remember. Well, I hardly remember all of them. I remember a few of them. Um, but they were all cool. I think this was probably like my best dating era. Of course, when I was younger, I dated in a sense, but it's hard to really say you dated at a young age because it's kind of like stupid when you really come to an understanding of what dating is. But I dated a few times. They were all pretty cool from what I remember, and it was all through Tinder. I don't get out enough. I know I don't. It's okay though. It's okay. We don't have to force yourself out. Should I pick cobblestone here or should I just do stone? We're gonna do stone. It looks better. But that means I gotta get. Why is there like. Aw, pray, pray. Yes! I was about to say, like, why is there no coal, like, anywhere? Okay, that's amazing. Anyways, you see my knee? Oh, you can't. Oh, you sort of can't see my knee. Damn! No, the light is so fucked. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so fucked. Oh my god, it's looked like this the whole time. No. Give me a second. Bruh. Well, I don't know. I didn't change anything. I'm so confused here. Okay. Okay. We might be working on something right there. It's better than before. Okay. Fuck, I forgot where I was. Yeah, I dated a few times, and even like I'm a really emotional person, so I get really caught up in people even when they're not the one, I guess. Quote unquote the one. I don't really know how you decide who's the one. Actually, I kinda do know how you decide. But in a sense decide. I wouldn't say you decide who's the one. But I think I have a sense of knowing, possibly knowing. You never know shit nowadays. Especially me. I feel like I know something and then boom, I'm hit with something else. But that's life. Um so I think I have a general understanding on knowing when there's a real connection and knowing when there's basically just sex. Basically. Um in the process of not hurting anyone also. I don't think well no, I've heard a few people. I've heard a few people, but not like life changing hurt, if that makes sense. Like some people get hurt and they're just like they go into villain mode. I don't think I put anybody through that. I don't think I put anybody through that. But like with your experience of dating, it's kind of bound to hurt somebody. Like you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna hurt people. It's just the way of life. Ooh, I kind of want that. I kind of need it. It's kind of just the way of life. It's kind of inevitable to not hurt anybody throughout your life, unless you just don't date until you're in like your 20s, or you just don't date until you're, I don't know, but I don't really think you can go through your whole life and not hurt anybody. It kind of happens. Um, I've been hurt a lot of times, especially when you're an emotional person. You're gonna get hurt 100%. Um, but yeah, like even me, I've been hurt crazy, but I moved on. Hopefully, everybody else that I've hurt moved on also, and I really hope they are having their best life right now. And I hope they're like super super happy. And yeah, I hope you find yours. If I've hurt you and you see this, um, I think I've only really hurt. No, okay, I only can remember two people that I know were hurt. Yeah, I only can remember two. Like I said, I didn't date a lot, so I don't really think I have that many people to even worry about. A lot of it was just fuck arounds. I was a horny ass child, like we all are, and I just fucked around with a lot of people. It's kind of life. We're all kids at first, and we're all fucking horny, so a lot of it is just gonna be fucking, which is not good. It's not good at all. We should not be like normalizing this. I'm just saying what it is right now. Maybe we can change it one day. I really hope we do. I don't think I want this open. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, my dating life was a big portion of everything, honestly. Yeah, I really think like my dating life was like 50% alone of everything that was getting to me mentally. Um, I like how every time I talk, I look over at OBS and not you guys, but it's kind of weird to look at the camera. I don't know why. Like when you're talking and you're just staring like dead into the camera, it feels weird. So that's why I never look into the camera. Anyways, yeah, my dating life was like probably like yeah, like, it was like 50% of my growth mentally. It just it was a lot, and I'm a super emotional person, so I feel like I was getting attached to everybody too strongly, too fastly, making it a way bigger deal than what it actually is. I don't feel like it ever was as big of a deal as I made it ever. Like, and I look back now, and I'm like I feel like everybody can agree with this. Once you look back, when you're like happy or you found someone, once you look back and like look at the people that you were devastated about, it's always nothing. It's like you can look at it now with like a clear lens and be like, it was just sex, or they were just like genuinely a cool person, but they weren't the one in a way. Like, I don't know. There might not be one. There might not. Don't quote me on this, but there might not be just one. But you do figure out, you do see the potential in a, okay, I don't know how to put it. You get a general sense of who would work and who wouldn't. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like, because like a lot of people you'll meet and you think it worked because y'all laugh a lot together, y'all have so much in common. Especially having things in common is a big thing for a lot of people, thinking that it'll work out just because y'all have a lot of things in common. I don't think that's a factor. It'll be there in the person that you have it'll be there in that wife and that husband, but I don't think it's always going to be there in a lot of people. People always say like we are the people that we meet. So like in a general sense, a lot of people you meet are going to be similar to you, but I don't think they're the one, obviously, or one of the ones. um I definitely think it's more to it than just having things in common, knowing each other for a long time. I don't know. I think it's less of those things and more of a feeling. It's just a simple feeling. And it's not simple, but it is simple. It's like I can't really explain it, but it's kind of just like a general feeling. Should I go down there? Yeah. It's kind of just a general feeling of like, okay, I kind of know to work with this person. Oh. It's kind of just a general feeling of saying, oh, I know it'll work with this person. I don't know. I think okay, I think you have I don't even want to say that. I think for me, it became more obvious when you meet somebody that you know it'll work with. When you know it'll work with somebody and you meet them, and I don't know, you kind of get a better sense after that of knowing, like it's kind of like your standards raise in a way. Like you kind of get a better sense of knowing like, okay, it would not work with this person. We have like such and such in common. They're a great person, blah blah blah, all this he say she say. But then at the end of the day, you kind of just know like it's not them. I don't know why, but and I don't know. I think it comes to you once you find out what you do want or what does work, then you can know what doesn't work. Let's say that. Because that's how I've come to the conclusion of figuring out what I want and don't want. Um, I don't know. It's just kind of more obvious now. I kind of look at it in like a different perspective of knowing how, also knowing where you want your life to go, if that makes sense. Um, we all have a general sense of like where we want to be, and well, I hope you do. I now have that general sense of where I want to be. Um, what I'm gonna say like 5 years from now, and I think at the age of 20, 5 years from now, is a good amount of time to know who you'll be in a long term relationship with. 5 years from now, what is that, like 28? I'm 20. Yeah, is it? It's 27. Um, 5 years from now, at 27, I think I know what I want that portion of my life to look like. So I think it's also easier for me to say I don't want something. It's easier for me to say I don't want something rather than fuck. I forgot where I was going. This is like, I'm trying to make this look right, and it's really getting to me. I think I want to close this over here. I have a general sense of what I don't want, and I have a general sense of what I do want. So it's kind of easier for me to, damn, that was all of them. It's kind of easier for me to make a decision on what I want my wife to be. But then at the same time, I don't really think I like know what or who my wife is going to be. I think I have a general sense now of what they make me feel like. There we go. There we go. I I kind of have a general sense of what I should feel like when being with that person. Yes, that hit the spot. That's it. That's it. That's how I'm decide. That's how I decide now. It's not more so them. It is kind of them. Like obviously you have to like them. Um, you have to like agree with them on certain things and stuff like that. Yes, but you kind of know how you should feel. A lot of people push past these certain feelings because they are horny. I'm just gonna say how it is. A lot of people push past certain feelings because they're horny and they just want to fuck. So you kind of look past them doing certain things. You kind of look past the way you feel, especially. I think that's what I did a lot. I think it was so much about the sex and just wanting another second with them, that you kind of don't realize how you feel when you're not horny. That post nut. I think that's called. You kind of don't realize how you feel when you're not horny. And I think once you really start to get past the sexual part, you really can analyze how you feel. And when you see how you feel when you're not horny, when you're around them regularly, it's like, now is it gonna work? Now a lot of people still push past that. A lot of people want a relationship so bad that they still push past even this moment of knowing like, okay, it's not this person, and I know it. I know how I feel when I'm around them, but I'm still going to ignore it because I want somebody around me. I think that's a lot of people nowadays. A lot of people nowadays they date people that are like them, and I don't think necessarily the person that you're going to marry is going to be like you. Um, I am kind of more lenient towards um opposites attract. I kind of do agree with that a little bit more, just because I'm a Libra and I'm strong. I'm strongly I'm strongly I side strongly with the idea of balance. And I don't think there's balance in two people being the same. Sorry. I don't think there's balance in two people being the same. Um Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody's relationship is different. Everybody dates different. Everybody marries different. But I personally, this should be like a fucking podcast on dating. Like this, I'm sorry, I'm going on and on about this, but it was such a big portion of my. It is such a big portion of my life. I just have so much to say about it. Um, Now I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, so a lot of people do, indeed, date people who are just like them, but then I still feel like there's certain things that are opposite. I don't know. I I'm more of an opposites attract type of person. Um, I agree with that. I think I think whoever I marry is gonna be like me in a sense because kind of got to tolerate me. You got to be able to tolerate me. I'm a little stupid and goofy sometimes, so you gotta have that portion to tolerate me. But I still feel like there's gonna be things that are like the things that really hold us together are gonna be because we're opposites in it, and they can control that, and then I can control. Like I don't know. That's just how I see it. Big Libra balances everything. Um, there's no night without day. There's no cold without warm. There's no light without dark. That's how I see it. Um, yes. So how about we just completely move off that topic? I got one on here that says it's kind of like a blind road in your 20s. Um, indeed, indeed it is. I didn't realize how. Hold on, hold on. Before I continue, I don't really like that. You see how like it's even on both sides, and then that goes out a little bit more. I don't really know how I feel about that. Should just be like a door to somewhere else. But this room has to be big enough, and they might connect, or maybe I can do like turn right. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna do a room inside of this anyway, so it can be a door to get in there, and then we can have another door, and another door. Okay. Does it look better? No, I don't like it. Give me 1 second. This is what we're gonna do. Tear it all down. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yes, I did. Never mind. Okay. All right. Don't know what that was. Okay. Mm. Oh, I got three. Perfect. Okay. Still looks off. I think I'm gonna push it out more. I'm gonna do exactly that, but I'm gonna bring it out one more. It looks better up close. I think it's this side that's fucking it up. I don't really like how it looks over here. I can probably do. I think it'll do. I'm not 100% sure what I'm not liking yet. Okay. I kind of like it. I like it. I like it. It's cool. It's kosher. I don't think people understand that. It's kind of lonely being an Office fan sometimes, and I'm like constantly knowing references, and everybody's like, "What?" I promise it would be funny if you understood. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's a blind road. Yes. I kind of didn't really know. I didn't know. I didn't know that I didn't know. I didn't know. No, I didn't know that I didn't really know where I wanted to be in life, and I kind of didn't realize that until I had to really start thinking about where I wanted to be in life. I always felt like I knew. Like I always felt like I kind of had a general sense of where I wanted to be. Um, the things I wanted in my life, the type of people I wanted in my life. I really like. I genuinely thought I had a general idea of it, but no. Oh, really? You just have to make everything difficult. You know what? We're gonna do it my way. I'm gonna pick cobblestone right there. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't have any more candles. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna do it like that. And I need more cobblestone. I saw that too. I mean, I need more coal. I saw that coal right there. Um, yeah, I think this is gonna just, or should it go over? It should go over. Yes, it should go over. Then I need more. I need more stone. How should we do this? I actually want to do this. Can I do this? Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't think I really had an idea of what I wanted out of my life until I really had to sit down and think about it. Um, and now I know how much of a difference I have to kind of move in order to have the life that I want. So like I don't know, I'm kind of in like a readjustment stage kind of right now because I'm kind of figuring out how I want my life to be. And then also it's hard to determine how you want your life to be at a young age because you don't really know what's going to be in your life. I feel like just ever so slightly the things that are in our life as a child are not going to be there when we're older, and we're not going to desire the same things when we're older. So you kind of got to start changing your priorities. And I feel like, oh, fuck. And I feel like that's where I'm at with this. I really hate this fucking stone shit. I got to keep cooking it over and over again. And then I got to get coal. I didn't really like fully think about everything I'll need consistently when I was doing this, which is another good thing about life. I'm not a good thing. Another thing about life. Yeah, you don't really think about the things you need at a young age. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a fucking blind ass road and it's chaotic. But honestly, I think I'm gonna end it here. Um, I kind of want to go stream, and we're already over an hour. I didn't hit every topic. Oh, okay. I had one about personal experiences, but then I feel like I kind of just yapped about my personal experience the whole entire time. It was mostly dating anyway. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end it right here. Um, I really wish the best for you guys in your 20s. I was gonna mention this last time, the SZA song about the 20. What is it? 20 something. Um, yeah, it's called 20 something. That's funny. I actually did not think of that. I was kind of just saying 20 something, but yeah, her song called 20 somethings. Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Look at the fucker. Anyways, should I keep this like this or bring it out? I'm bringing it out. Yeah, I was listening. This This kind of whole idea came from the SZA song, 20 something. I've been listening to that a lot. I think I put it in my music appreciation one. I hope I did. If I didn't, I'm mentioning it now. Yeah, kind of just I listen to that song so much, and like I just reminisce about how my 20s been so far, and it's felt like a lot, like, and I think it feels like a lot because of how much I'm mentally beating myself up here. Like I really want to like tell people, no matter how much you mentally beat yourself up, you can't ever prepare for anything. And I'm still like I understand that now, and I'm still trying to implement that into my life, but it really can be hard. Like you can't prepare for everything. You can't know everything. You can't stop every bad thing from happening, quote unquote bad thing from happening in your life. Um, Shit just happens. Sometimes it has to happen in order for you to be a better you. Like there's bigger reasons for things. I do feel like I'm becoming more in control of my life. Um, at a younger age, you don't really think about the idea of being in control of your life, but I think I'm more so starting to become in control of my life. I am much happier than I was 3 months ago. Like I think every second I'm a little bit every second I'm a little you hit me? Every second I'm a little bit more happier than I was the day before. So I'm happier, I will say that. But it's still been a lot. Mostly mentally. I don't even really want to say it's been a lot physically. It's really just been in my head the whole entire time. And I think that's kind of where we beat ourselves up at. Mostly it's in our head. Um, it all starts from up here. Control your mental, you control your life. I think I'm in a much better place now. I'm trying. I'm happier. I think I've always been trying. Even when I'm sad, I always try. Just push through it sadly. But nobody wants to live their life like that. So I will say I am happier. I have more of my goals are more precise. I have better visions of where I want to be and who I want to be. Let's watch the sunrise. So I'm happy. Um, I'm only 22. I'm not even halfway through my 20s, but I do believe it gets better. Um, I think it can just be really hard to figure things out. And I think that's where the early 20s kind of are, is just figuring it out. And it's hard not knowing. But you kind of got to just adjust to not knowing and just be happy with that and just shoot for your goals. Um, yeah, so everybody in their 20s who's listening to this right now, I really wish the best for you. Everybody who's younger than 20, um, 20s are not that hard. Do not panic. Do not worry. It's really not a lot. Um, you're just becoming an adult. But I feel like a lot of fucking kids nowadays think they're already adults. So y'all probably don't give a shit anyway. um, yeah, so I wish the best with your 20s. I wish the best with your teens, your tweens, your adulthood, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 80s. And if you make it to 90 and 100, nice. I wish the best for you. Um, yeah, I'm out of here. About to go stream. Bye.